Is it fine now?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's continue from where we.
Yes, sir.
Did you manage to do number 2.2?
Sir.
You managed to do number 3.21, the one I said you can complete.
Oh, you said 2 questions, so I did question 3.1, 3.13, 3.2.1, and 3.2.2.
Yeah, but 3.13 isn't it the answer we did this one? 3.13.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the answer, if you got 2a minus 1, is correct. Number 3.13.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Then let's do the next one, which is 3.21.
Yes, sir.
What was your answer first for 3.21?
I got x bracket 0,3x minus 1,2.
You got x bracket what?
0,3x
0.3x
minus 1,2.
minus 1 comma
2.
like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
So first you must divide by the highest common factor of those two terms. So the highest common factor is 0.3x.
Yes, sir.
So which means you are going to factor out 0.3x. What we are going to do like this. Say 0.3x bracket. X, and then how many times does 0.3 get into 1,2?
4 times.
That's 4 times. So instead of writing it like this, you're supposed to do this because it's a common factor here. So you had not factored it out. So the common factor, there's 0.3 in x, there's also 0.3 in 1,2. So you must move it to simplified form, which is this one.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You must know that. Divide by the smallest number and also the highest common in x is x. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go to the next one. One to factorize the next one. What do we do here?
We start by grouping the like terms?
Which ones are the like terms?
A and A.
What answer did you get for this one? What was your answer?
Oh, I got bracket X plus Y, close bracket, A plus 1.
A plus 1. Yes, which is correct. Why? Because they are just rearranging so that it just looks the same. A plus 1 plus Y bracket A plus 1. It's just the same, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So which means you take the brackets, since this is common, you factor it out. It becomes A plus 1. So you factor it out. It becomes A plus 1 bracket. And that one becomes X plus 1.
Yes, sir.
Your answer is correct. So factorizing, no problem with factorizing, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to solving the equation. 4.1. So I'm giving you time to write it down. You tell me what is your X next before I do it.
Oh, sir, I can do it on my own.
Yes, start with 4.1. You try it. Then when you get an answer, you tell me that X is 1.
Okay, yes, sir.
So that we engage one another. So try, when you're done, you just tell me my answer for that X only for 4.1.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm done.
What is the value of X?
Is X equals to 5?
All right, let's verify. X is equals to 5. So we expand our bracket. You got X equals to 5, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so let's just verify. Correct. For 3X minus is equal to 2X plus 5. Like terms,
Yes.
X is equals to 5 plus 3 is equals to 8. How did you get 5?
Oh, sir, I forgot to change the minus sign into a positive sign
For which one?
for -3. I had to change it to a +3.
Yeah, but the mistake is not there. The mistake is not there. Even if you did not change -3 to positive, you got an answer of -2 on the right. What about on the left side?
I got 1X
Is equals to what?
is equals to is
5.
equals to 8 or 5.
The answer should be 8, not 5. Answer should be 8. Because there is this 3, which is also here. Must go the other side.
Yes, sir.
So avoid mistakes.
Yes, sir.
Try the second one.
Yes, sir. I'm quite lost here.
Why I lost?
So these 2x plus 7, so it gave me confusion.
What did I tell you are supposed to do first?
We must get the denominators to be the same.
And get rid of the denominator. We don't want fraction. So which number are you going to multiply by if you don't want fraction? You are getting rid of the fraction. You don't want to work with fraction. You want a linear equation. So what number are you going to multiply by?
2.
The lowest common factor, the lowest common multiple of 6 and 3 is what?
2.
The lowest common multiple of 6 and 3.
Or
LCM.
the lowest common multiple.
That is the number you always multiply by. You get rid of the fact.
Oh, yes.
If you want to get rid of the fraction, you multiply by the lowest common multiple of the denominator. Multiply each term, each fraction by that. What are you going
to?
Each fraction times 6. What do you get? Then you solve it now. I given you a hint now. Multiply each
6.
fraction by 6.
I got 6 as the lowest common multiple of both of them.
Yes. So solve now. Is it still giving you problem?
See, I'm still trying.
Anything?
Almost done, sir. So I got x as 6,5.
X is 6,5.
Negative 6,5.
Right, let's verify together. So if you multiply by 6 both sides, you are going to be left with 2x plus 7 plus 2x minus 10 is equals to 0. You agree?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because of the 2 on top. Then 2x plus 2x, you get what?
4x.
4x is equals to 10 minus 7, which is
3.
is that what you got?
No, sir. No, sir.
What happened? Where was the mistake?
I multiplied the 6 with the 2x and the x minus 5.
Yeah, but if you multiply by 6 here, 6 will go, 3 will go into 6, then there will be a 2, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that is why. So 2 times x, 2x. 2 times negative 10 minus negative 5, negative 10. So where did you miss it now?
Oh, sir, I multiplied the 6 by everything.
Yes, the 6 multiplied by everything, you are right. But you must know the denominators are going to cancel. The denominators will cancel. This 6 and that 6 you are multiplying by. Then 3 will cancel, then you to cancel the 6, then 2 will be left. 0 times 6 is just 0. So you have not yet mastered the equation, isn't it?
Hello? Hello?
That's where we are. Let's correct the answer now. What is x equals to now?
Sir, I did not hear you. You were cutting.
I'm saying you multiply both the numerator by 6. The denominators, they are going to cancel there. 6 and 6 will cancel, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And then 3 and 6, they will cancel, and then 2 is left out as the remainder on the numerator.
Yes, sir.
Then here, 0 times 6 is just 0. Isn't it? Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me, sir?
Is it sorted now?
Sir, I can't hear you.
I'm asking you, is it sorted now? You understand the logic there?
No, sir. Can you please re-explain?
We are given this situation here. So we want to solve for, what is it, for x, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So we said you multiply by the LCM of the denominator. These are the denominators. So we are going to multiply by the LCM of the denominator. So the LCM there, we say the LCM is 6. So which means there you multiply by 6 times 6. There you also multiply by 6. Also the 0 you also multiply by what? By 6. That's what I mean. So if you multiply everything by 6, which means there are terms which are going to cancel since you want to get rid of the fraction, which means this term, the 6 and the 6, they cancel. And these 3 and that one, they cancel, but a 2 is left. Okay.
Sir, I can't hear you.
I am saying the 6 and the 6, they are going to cancel, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Then the 3 and the 6, they will cancel, but we are going to be left with 3 goes into 6 how many times? 2 times. That is the 2 on the numerator, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So that we are left with 2x plus 7 plus 2 bracket x minus 5 is equals to 0. Can you see that one?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So any question there?
No, sir.
So from there is just the way we've been doing before, just to expand, and then we solve everything. That's what we are just doing there. Meaning it's going to be 2x plus 2x, which is 4x. It will be 4x. Then plus 7 minus 10 is equals to any problem.
Where did we get the? Oh, yes, sir, I can see.
That is the other 2x, which is this one. Just join.
Yes, sir.
So 4x is equals to 10 minus 7, the other side. 4x
3.
equals to 3, which means x is equals to what?
This just quickly.
X will be equals to 3 over 4, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And to verify if your answer is correct, you substitute that x into that fraction to see if you are going to get the same number. What do I mean? If you are given 2x, if you are given 2x plus 7 over 6 plus x minus 5 over 3 equals to 0. On the calculator, where there is x there, you can replace that x with what?
3 over 4.
Okay. Then you check if you are correct.
Can I please quickly try it, sir?
That's how you verify your answer if it's correct.
Yes, I'm still trying it. Oh, yes, sir.
Are you done?
Yes, sir.
What answer are you getting?
0.
So which means it's correct. If you do not get 0 and substitute, that's the indicator to say you are wrong. You must redo it again. So this
Yes,
kind
sir.
you can mark for yourself before you submit your question paper.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next one, which is x squared is equal to 25. Solve for x. X squared is equal to 20. So x squared is equal to 25. X is equal to 1.
X is equals to 5.
X is equal to
5.
x is equals to,
5.
whenever you see squared, it means 2 roots. There are 2 roots. So it's
Yes, sir.
either plus or minus 5. X squared, which means there are 2 solutions.
Yes, sir.
So your x is equals to 5, or x is equals to -5.
Yes, sir.
So square root is always plus or minus.
Yes, sir.
And let's go to the next one, which is saying 2 to the power x is equals to that. So what is the answer there? Try it, then you tell us.
Yes, sir. So X is equals to 5.
Yes, so you say 2 to the power x is equals 2 to the power 5. Because the bases are the same, also the exponents are what?
The same.
And let's go to the next one. Any problem with solving for equation? Like what we have been doing, so solving the difference between factorizing and solving for x. You see there's a difference. Can you see that there's a difference between solving for x and solving for factorizing?
No, sir.
It's fine, we can move on. Should we continue? Hello?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go to the number patterns. Number patterns. So we are given
Yes,
term
sir.
1. So Sipo is using sticks to build the pentagon. So he's using sticks. So which means you are counting this.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what you are counting there. So for the sticks, you'll be adding 5, then you add 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is where the 9 is coming from. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let me give you chance to work on it. You tell us the next one in the pattern. Next number in the pattern.
Yes, sir.
Pattern number 4 and pattern number 6.
It's 5, sir. Yes, sir. I'm done.
What is the pattern number 4 equals?
17.
And pattern number 5.
21.
All right, so let's verify if it's correct. So from 5 to 7, they added how much?
From 5 to 9.
Plus 4. Then from 9 to 14,
Yes, sir.
again plus 4. So which means here you are going to add plus 4. Then plus what? Plus 4. So the pattern in your own words, you said
Yes,
what?
sir.
They are adding 4, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Adding 4. Adding 4 in words. And then the general term is what? I want Tn in terms of n. Can you see? Are we together?
Sir?
I want you to do number 5.3.
Yes, sir.
Using the method I taught you to do. First, you take the constant difference multiplied by n, then you check substitute, you see what are you going to do on
Yes,
the
sir. Yes, sir.
what is the Tn?
Sir?
Are you done with Tn?
No, sir.
Yes, I'm waiting.
Yes, sir. I'm done.
What is Tn equals?
Tn is equals to 4n minus 3.
Did you test it? It's working. If it's pattern number 1, is it working?
Sir?
Said 4n minus what?
Minus 3.
Tn is equals to 4n minus 3. That's why I'm asking, is it working? Did you go to the pattern, you check? Because this is your Tn. Your pattern number is 10 and
Yes,
then.
sir.
So I'm saying, is it working when you substitute the values? N is 1. Are you getting 5 as the Tn? If n is 2, are you getting 9?
Sir?
If n is 3, are you getting 13?
Yes, sir.
Let's check with pattern number 1. Tn is 9. 9 is equals to 4. Is this correct? Hmm?
I can't see anything just yet, sir.
The screen is no longer showing. Is the screen showing or not?
I can't see anything on the screen. It's showing, but there's no writing.
I'm saying, is 5 equals to 4 times 1 minus 3. This statement correct? Is that statement correct?
I say I can't hear you.
Can you see the screen? Hmm? Are you seeing the screen? Are you seeing the screen? Hello. 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 Hello.
Sir.
Yes, are you there now?
Yes, sir.
The network, ne?
Yes, sir. It's this side, I think.
All right. So let me share the screen. Oh, this the screen is already sharing, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I was saying, did you check the rule if it's correct?
Yes, sir.
But it's not working. Your output is 5. Your output is 5. It's not working. How did you see that it's working?
Oh, I said 4 multiplied by 2 minus 3.
4 multiplied by?
2 minus 3.
But when you subtract 3, do you get 9? You don't get 9. If you say 4 multiplied by 2, you get what? 8.
8.
But yourself, you want to get 9. So what do you do?
Or plus 1.
So it just be plus 1. Get it?
Yes, sir.
So instead of putting minus 3, the rule is going to be plus 1.
Plus 1.
So you must check your rule.
Yes, sir.
It's working or not. So there,
Yes, sir.
instead of plus 3, we are plus 1. Plus 1. And plus 1.
Yes,
So
sir.
that if they say, what is the number of sticks to build the 20th figure, you need how many?
20.
Do number 5.4.
Yes, sir.
Try number 5.
Sir, I got 81.
Yes. So you are going to say the 20th figure is T number 20. So T20 is written like that. I always told you T20 is equals to 4. Where there is N, you put 1.
20.
Then your rule is saying plus 1, which is
Plus
what?
1 is 81.
81. So must not make a mistake. These are easy marks just to score.
Yes,
So
sir.
avoid mistakes whereby you are adding, subtracting 3 instead of adding plus 1. So avoid that. You check your rule if it's working for all before you finalize it.
Yes, sir.
Now we are given graphs. You said graphs, they are going to be there again.
Yes, sir.
So we are given a graph which is AB represents the graph y is equals to ax plus q, which is the same as mx minus c for all real values of x. So the question here is saying determine the gradient. So we want to know the gradient for this line. So what is important are the points on the line.
Yes, sir.
So you pick 2 points. So the easiest point that you can pick you look at any 2 points which are distinct on the graph. Which 2 points?
Distinct.
Which are easy for you to mark, which are very easy for you.
Oh, it's point A and point B.
Point A and point B.
Yes, sir.
So point A is what?
3.
So point A is 3. Then point B is what?
It's also 3.
Also 3. So which means the slope of the line is going to be what? Gradient, we said the formula, M is equals to
M is equals to y minus 2 or minus y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1.
y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So in our case, what is y2 equals? Let's use y2 this point. Y2 as B. What is the value of y?
Positive 3.
Y2 is what?
Positive 3.
Are you using B or you are using A?
Using B.
But the y is 0 there. How can it be positive? Isn't it the coordinates of B are x3, y is 0? That not so for B. Then for A, they are saying x is 0, y is 3. That not so.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, so you must write the coordinates down first so that you don't confuse yourself. So let's use B as our y2, which means we are going to use 0 minus what? 3 over
Yes,
x is 3 minus 0. Then your gradient is minus 3 over 3, which is equals to negative
1.
negative 1.
Yes, sir.
So the gradient there, M is equals to negative. Let's go to the next one, 6.2. Determine the equation of AB in the form of y is equals to ax plus q. So we now know the gradient, we want the equation of the line. What did I tell you do? It's not the first time of asking this problem. What do you do? We want the equation of the line. We have the gradient now. We have 2 points now. What do we do?
I forgot.
But where do you write your things? Even if you forgot, are you writing your things in the same notebook?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so refer to the same book if you are using the same book, which you always, if you have forgotten, refer, so that each and every time you don't say, I forgot, I forgot. Even in the exam, you are going to forget that.
Yes,
So,
sir.
yes, what did I tell you?
Can I please check it in my other book?
You are having many books now. I told you must have a book for extra classwork, and the other one for school must be on it. So that when you say refer this one, just go straight to where we are talking about.
Yes, sir. Can't find my other book.
Then it's the problem. So All right. Anyway, I told you, you now replace, when they say equation of the line, you replace this formula for gradient. We are replacing this formula for what?
For gradient.
Yes, that is the formula that you are replacing. Which means now we have found your m. M you know. So you are going to put the value of m, which you know, -1. But these values of x, y2, and x2, you leave them as variables. Then the values for y1 and x1, that's where you put numbers. In other words, what do we mean by that? Where there is m, we are going to say -1 is equals to, because our gradient is -1. Y2 and y1 stays the same as they are. Don't change anything. But the only change is that y2, instead of writing y2, you are just writing y. Instead of writing x2, you are just writing what? X. Yes. So where there is 0, now you don't put 0, you are just putting y. Where there's -3, where there's 3, you are just putting x. And then the x1 and y1, those are numbers, -3, -0. Can you see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, it's this equation which is there, which I just replaced with that. That is the equation. Where there is m, you put your m. Where there is 0, now you don't put 0, you put y. Where there is, in place of x2, now you put x. But in terms of y1, it stays the same, 3, 0. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Now we want to put it in that format where we always start with y equals to something. We want to make y subject of the formula now. That's where we are. We are done with changing everything. Now we want to make y subject of the formula. So our equation is saying now -1 is equals to y minus 3 over x minus 0 is just x. You cross multiply, which means -1 times x is equals to what? Y minus what? Minus 3, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Y minus 3. Let's just have where there's space now. Minus x 1 minus 1 bracket x is equals to y minus 3. So from here, I want you to write the equation of the line. Y in terms of y is equals to something. From here, what are you going to say?
We're gonna simplify.
Yes, simplify. So that you tell me y is equals to what?
Yes, sir.
Y is equals to what from that?
Say y is equals to -2.
Where are you getting -2 from? Where are you getting -2 from? We are just rewriting that in terms of the equation. So where are you getting -2 from? We are pushing only the variables to the left side. Where are you getting -2 from?
I say I can't understand.
Y is equals to -x. This times that, you get what? -x.
X.
And the 3 goes the other side. It becomes what?
+3.
What is it that you don't get there? That is what we've been doing all along, solving equations each and every time. Nothing has changed. We want to be left with y alone, standing alone. So you move the other thing to the other side of the equation because you only want y to stand alone. What has changed? Nothing has changed. -1 times x is -x. -3 crosses the equal sign, becomes +3. Then your y is equals to -x plus 3. Is there anything difficult there?
Say, is this session recording? I want to just walk through when we are done with this session.
Yes, it's recording, but from there, we are just making y subject of the formula. That's what I'm saying. We are just making y subject of the formula, meaning we want y to stand on its own. Just like what we're doing, solving for x, solving for y, you move everything to the right hand side, then you leave your x standing alone. In this case, we want y to stand alone. Okay?
Yes, sir.
That's why that is the equation of the line. Let's go to the 6.3. On the same grid, draw the graph of 2x plus 1. So this one was y is equals to -x plus 3. For 2x plus 1, now you just come and plot. When x is 0, what is the value of y, isn't it? When you are plotting, we are plotting this one now, 2x plus 1. So first you make your table to say my x is what and what will be the value of y. You make a table like this. Okay. Make your table. If your x is 0, what is the value of y?
Can I please just quickly write it down?
If your x is 0, what is the value of y? We are doing it like this in terms of table. So you are putting your values for x. When x is 0, what is the value of y? You are putting when x is 0, this is your x, this is your y. So if x is 0, value of y is 1. Then when x is 1, what is the value of y? 3.
2.
3. When
Oh,
x is y is 3. Because 2
oh,
times 1, 2 plus 1, 3. When
yes,
x,
sir.
what is the value of y? When x is 2,
6.
it's not 6, but it's 5. 2 times 2, 4 plus 1, 5. When x is 3, when x is now 3, what is the value of y? 3 times 2, 6, plus 1, 7.
7.
Then when x is 4, what is the value of y?
9.
9. That's good. Now you get the logic, 9. Then when you are done, you take that information which is there on the table to plot a graph. You say when x is 0, my y is 1. You go on the graph. This is x is 0, my y is 1. So you mark a point and x there. X is 0, y is 1. Then you go to the table again. When x is 1, y is 3. Now you go, x is 1, y is 3. Then you mark a point, x1, y3. That is the point. Then you go, you choose another point again on the table which you made. When x is 2, y is what?
5.
5. You go, x is 2, y is 5. So which means you are going on top there. There, that's where 5 is 2, 5. Then you go again on the table. When x is 3, y is 7. So 3
Yes.
and 7, which means you are going up. 3 and 7. Then you use a ruler to join these points. All these points, you use a ruler to join those points. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Use a ruler to join the points. Must be straight. Must use a ruler to join those points so that it does not give you wrong things. So that's how you do it. You are going to use your ruler to draw the points. So it must pass through all the points like that. Going downwards, must pass through all the points, going downwards with a ruler, straight, must be straight. Going down, like straight, going down. And that will be your equation. Y is equals to 2x, y is equals to 2x plus 1. Then you label it. Once you are done, you must write it that this is my equation. Y is equals to 2x plus 1. Any question there? How we
No, sir.
plotting a graph to make a table, x and y, x and y. Finding the gradient, you choose 2 points. Finding the equation of the line, you replace here like what we did this one. Replace, but don't replace the first terms of x2 and y2. That's all.
Yes, sir.
All right, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
All right. So they are saying, show from the graph. Can you see from the graph?
Yes, sir.
Determine the value of xy where the two graphs are equal or they intersect on the graph with the symbol M. So where these two lines are going to cut, you are going to indicate what is the value of x. Can you see this graph where these graphs are cutting each other?
Yes, sir.
So we are going to indicate what is the value of x at that point and what is the value of y at that point. Okay.
Are we going to use the formula for gradient?
If you had drawn it nicely with the ruler, the position of intersection M, you are going to indicate it to the point you are going to measure. Check if you had drawn with the ruler nicely, you can even pick it from there. So here I'm just suspecting maybe it could be x can be 1, 2, if you are correct. 1 and 2. if we are correct. But let's
Correct.
verify with the calculation. The first equation of the line which we calculated was mx y is equals to mx, which means this was y is equals to negative x plus 3.
Yes, sir.
So the first equation is y is equals to negative x plus 3. Y is equals to negative x plus 3. Then the other equation was y is equals to 2x plus what? Plus 1.
Plus 1.
So where these equations they meet, in other words, their y values are the same. You equate these things. You equate the y's. What do we mean by saying equate the y's? They are going to come and say, we want to solve for that point where they are the same. So minus x plus 3 will be equals to 2x plus 1. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
So that we can find the points of intersection. So in other words, minus 3x is equals to minus 3 plus 1. Then, meaning that minus 3x is equals to negative 2. So the correct value there for the point of intersection in the x, the correct value for the point of intersection in the x, you divide by negative 1. 3.
2 or 3.
Meaning that the x is going to be equals to 2 over what?
2 over 3.
Over 3. Even here, you can see that x here is not 1. Then you see even here, you can see that x is not 1. X
Yes.
is less than 1, which means somewhere before 1, but 2 over 3. Because 1 is there. 1 is there, and our graph will cut up to this point. So which means you can see that x is before 1. So it can tell you that x is not 1. And also you can see here it's above 2. So we are going to substitute, we check what is the y value at that point. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's check what is the, so the y value at that point, we are going to replace this 2 over 3 into any of these equations. We'll replace 2 over 3 into any of these equations. You can replace 2 over 3 into equation, the first equation or the second equation. It does not matter. You get the same. Yeah. So let's substitute into the first equation, y is equals to minus x plus 3. So now we want to solve for y. For y is equals to minus x. X is 2 over 3.
Yes, sir.
So it's 2 over 3 plus 3. So we put plus 3. Want to solve for y.
Y.
So in other words, your y using your calculator is equals to 2 and 1/3. 2 and 1/3. So you can also see from the graph, I told you it's more than 2. So from
Yes.
it's more than 2, so that is the 2 and 1/3. So which means the correct m, the correct coordinates of m now are x, we said it's 1, I mean 2 over 3, 2 over 3, and the y coordinate is 2 and 1/3. So this will be the correct point using calculation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I will share the recording. We'll stop here for today. Sunday, normally Sundays is busy for me. So Sundays they are out. Sundays because of church. You find out Sundays I finish late and with the times it won't work. That's why Monday to Saturday it will work.
Yes,
But
sir.
the video recordings for this session, I will share it with you. Even with the other ones, I will send via the YouTube link so that on Sunday you are recapping, checking everything, and you should write these things down.
Yes, sir. Write them down.
exam, there is no time to check videos. You won't have time for videos. You have time to just browse your notebook. It's very fast to browse the notebook and to listen to a video.
Yes, sir.
Listen them after the class, you recap, then you write your things down. When you're going for exam, you just need a note. So to continue from number 7.
Yes, sir.
All right, I will share the link for the video for today's session.
Yes, sir.
To end here.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yes.